Y'all, TikTok is in a flutter. This man left that woman. If you don't know who I'm talking about, that is Big Sean and Jhene. They've been together for 15 years, known in each other's lives for 15 years. They were together for 10 years. He even bore her a child, and he left. First of all, can I just say something? Can we get a grip? One, their relationship lasted more than most marriages. That said, I'm still not co-signing, because at the end of the day, what was the issue between Jhene and Big Sean? He wasted her time. For real, wasted her time. He knew she was in love. Once he got that face tattooed on her, his face tattooed on her, she should have known. But can I just say this? What? Can y'all make it make sense? Everybody's talking about the reason he left is because she cheated on her first husband. Big Sean don't care. Big Sean was the cheater, purple eater. Why didn't he marry her? Because he didn't have to. Whereas other women, or maybe not, I don't know, might have put up a whole string. Jhene let him know he could play in her face. And the funny thing is, if she had put down a firm foot, he probably would have got engaged and actually married her. But you know what? He still would have treated her exactly the same way he does. You guys, get it out of your head that the ring means a thing. Yes, it is embarrassing that she invested so much into him after 10 years without him investing anything into her. That's the embarrassing part. But can we actually wake up? If she had played games in his face, put up a heart line, she would have gotten engaged just like Naira did. Because he liked her, he kept going back. If she'd been like, you can't be with me without a ring, and I don't want to hear from you, he would have married her in Vegas, and he still would have treated her the exact same way. He is a commitment phobe. He's always looking for something wrong. And honestly, I don't know him, but he is a little boy that looks like a grown man. He doesn't understand that just because somebody is your wife or your girlfriend doesn't mean things are going to be smooth. It means you have a partner that you want to do life with. Life is not good nor bad. The thing is, I think he decided, maybe he already knew that, and he said, I just don't want to do life with you. But somebody is with somebody for 15 years, with them for 10, have kids. Nah, it's the fact you let him go out, you let him play, you let him come back. But had you put your foot down, he still would have left you after 10 years. Again, it was written. It's not whether you should have gotten the ring. It's the fact that she should have been with someone that actually liked her. That's my take. But you know what? TikTok has a take too. Shout out Jhene. She's beautiful. She's popular. She's got her own money, baby. And you know she knows how to love someone down. But also, last thing, that thing about her being like, she was married. He don't care. I'm not saying men don't care, but a man like that, baby, he ain't care. Stop it. And even in all this, of a man that cheated on her, played in her face a million times, cheated on her, with her, through her, probably under her. Y'all still trying to blame this girl? Anyway, listen, TikTok got something to say about this too. I made a compilation. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you want, we can go live about this tomorrow, but let me know. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
So you mean to tell me with all the juju Jhene Aiko know how to do, she can't get Big Sean to marry her, and she can't get that man to commit? Are you kidding me? Wait. This is another special case of till death do us part boyfriend and girlfriend. Imagine this. You're an R&B artist. You're so fine. Whenever you're doing interviews, people are staring at you like, dang, she's fine. You have a boyfriend. You get his face tattooed on your body, your physical human body. You give him a child. People have been running this thing for years. So much so that people have given up on making you their couple goals. And you people get on live. He's like, you're so beautiful, babe. And your response is, why don't you marry me then? His response, nothing. In his mandola patapola, he cannot even think of a reasonable reason as to why he has been with you for about 8 years and he has yet to pop a question, yet to get down on a knee. Other than the fact that it's her fault because she wants to stay in that situationship, I will let her stay there. But now when people are asking Big Sean, why haven't you married her? It's between us, we're deciding it, we're not at the place yet, we will decide when we're... Hey! So in your music, when it comes to sexual intercourse, you don't leave any room for imagination. You give us Wattpad-worthy description on how you have each other in the bedroom. That one is not for secret though, but marriage. That one is secret. In fact, the whole League of Nations know how you flip her, burrito her, concord her, break her, put her together, ship that, do that. The toxicity between you people That one that you sing about all the time. I know you've been going through some things you can't tell.
What was it about Big Sean that had Jhene Aiko so obsessed? I've never seen obsession like this in a public relationship with celebrities before. Now it's alleged that they've broken up. We need to analyse this because what was happening? In July 2014, Jhene got married to a guy called Dot the Genius, real name Oladipo Omashore. Sean was with Ariana Grande at the time. She, Ariana, and Sean were actually pictured together. Ariana looked suspicious. She was right to be suspicious because in the summer of 2015, Jhene and Sean began working on their excellent joint album 2088. On later divorce papers, Jhene allegedly listed the date of separation from Dot the Genius as June 2015. Sean and Ariana had broken up that April, so he and Jhene started hooking up. Sean obviously made quite the impression on Jhene because in 2017, just a week after her divorce was finalized, she got Sean's face tattooed on her arm. If you get a tattoo like that, you obviously think you're going to be with the person forever. But then the next year, in March 2018, Sean was seen getting very close to Nicole Scherzinger. There they are. Shortly after this, Jhene covered the tattoo that she had of Sean. I don't even know how they managed to do that because there was so much black ink on the original one. This led people to think that they weren't on the best of terms. And at the end of February 2019, he was seen posing up to his old flame, the girl that he never really seemed to get over, Ariana Grande. About a week after these pictures were released by TMZ, Jhene posted an image which said, "Don't cry for me, I'm all ready," and she captioned that set of images with the word bye. Big Sean was said to have checked on her after this post, and then the next month, Jhene wrote a gushing tribute to Sean saying, among other things, "I love you beyond measure. My ego has no say when it comes to you. I love you from this life to the next, and all the other lives we've known each other before." A couple of months later, in July 2019, Sean told the world that he loved Jhene unconditionally. So they're back on. But by April 2020, Jhene had a question for Sean, which she asked on an Instagram live that felt a lot like a private FaceTime call that we shouldn't have been watching.
Why don't you marry me? It's in the works.
It's in the works? Despite this ambiguous and honestly borderline insulting response from Sean, they stuck together, and in 2022, Jhene announced that she was pregnant with their first child together. Sean wore a Burberry shirt to their baby shower. That year, there were also rumours that Sean was cheating on Jhene with exotic dancers and women he met on nights out. Jhene gave birth to their son in August 2022, and the next year, in September 2023, they unfollowed each other. Jhene started posting all of these sad girl quotes on her Instagram story, but they refollowed each other, and in February 2024, they posted pictures and videos of their Valentine's Day celebration. But Jhene was still salty about Ariana because when Ariana released her album Eternal Sunshine, Jhene made sure to post her song Eternal Sunshine on that same day, which shows that Ariana's still on her mind. A few months later, radio personality Charlamagne the God asked Sean why he and Jhene were not married. If I were in Jhene's position listening to his response, I would feel quite disheartened.
What's stopping y'all from getting married? Marriage symbolizes like the best relationship, but there's a lot of work that needs to be done.
I guess he was honest. Next year, in January 2025, Jhene's house sadly burned down in the LA fires, and she made sure to clarify it around this time that she did not have a husband. Now the rumor is that they are not together. Even at the end of this deep dive, I'm still perplexed. I'm not quite getting it. Perhaps because I have a completely opposite personality to that Megan Fox, Jhene Aiko archetype. I'm just baffled. What is going on here, do you guys think? Do you think they'll get back together? Are they like twin flames?
I think at this point it's starting to get embarrassing. Every chance she gets on a public forum, whether it's on live or on stage, she's asking this man, when is he gonna marry her, or why hasn't he married her yet? And the answer is simple, because he doesn't want to. See, the thing about it is there are so many women that think if you prove to a man how loyal you could be, that as a reward, he'll give you a ring. But all he'll do is take advantage. As long as you're willing to give, a taker is always willing to take. You've given him years. You've given him your body. You've given him children. And that man is still like, I'm not sure about you. He can't tell you that he's wasting your time because then you'll leave. At some point, you have to hear what the man is not saying. I don't care how good it's going. I don't want to be married. Even if he says he wants to, he'll hint around that it's coming. It's not coming. That's how he gets more years out of you. As long as you let a man waste your time, that's exactly what he's going to do.
It does not take 10 years. It does not take 10 years for a man to know if he wants to marry a woman. I said it before and I'm going to say it again. I made a video about how keeping a woman a girlfriend for 10 years is one of the most embarrassing things that you can do. And here we have a real life, real time example. First of all, what would even allow you to let a man keep you a girlfriend for 10 years? At this big age, like we're not in high school anymore. And here's what I want y'all to do. I want y'all to pay attention to how Big Sean is going to date the next 2 to 3 years. I want y'all to pay attention to what his dating life is going to look like. Because chances are he's going to meet somebody else and be married in under 2 to 3 years. Now, I could be wrong, but I'm just saying I see a pattern with stuff like this. I see a pattern with situations where a woman allows herself to be a girlfriend for 10 years, and then they split up, and the man goes and marries the woman he actually wanted to marry. Because men know who they want to marry, and it does not take 10 years. She gave him a child and 10 years of her life. Let this be a lesson to all the women who still want to get married. Please, it does not take 10 years.
Y'all something as a happily married woman, but it's also something y'all don't want to hear. It is Big Sean's fault, but it's also Jhene's fault. this is what Jhene wanted. I'm covering up the daughter's face because I don't know if she's 18 or not. Anyways, so Jhene wanted to have a family, and that's not a problem. I have a family. But I would say at the expense of her sanity, because Big Sean, like I said, specifically regarding his discography, has been pretty consistent with the fact that he's not good at commitment, and the only person he can commit to is his mom, and he's still constantly worried about letting her down and letting down the legacy of their family. Like I said regarding the 2088 album, the album is full of them fucking and fighting, and that's basically it, which isn't really the grounds of a stable relationship. Like, honestly, and this is what my parents have always told me because my parents have been brutally honest. I bring them up a lot on my channel. But your relationship with your partner in a healthy relationship is probably 10 to 15% sexual. And that means from like holding hands and sending little love notes to the whole shebang. And at a max, if y'all are really going at it like rabbits, maybe 20%. But if you are spending, again, most of your time fucking or fighting or both, which that is all that this album really is at the end of the day. Like, there doesn't feel like there's a point of resolution to me. And I like the album. I like both of them. I actually, again, really like Big Sean. But it's like, okay, you know, y'all really shouldn't be together. Like, and I do think that Big Sean wanted a family. And if he didn't, I don't think he would have proposed to so many girls. But I also think he told her a lot of what she wanted to hear, knowing full and well that he was going to disappoint her. And again, reflecting back to his mom and the relationship with his mom based off of his discography. She should have left him a long time ago. She really shouldn't have messed with him that deeply because I think when they kind of got together, she was already married. But she should have left him a long time ago when she realized this man is not a serious man. And I say this kind of with the closing thoughts of this. I wanted to get married, and I had very specific things that I wanted from my marriage. I wanted someone to be of practicing Christian faith, so I didn't want someone just in Christian name alone. I wanted someone who valued education. I wanted someone who, at minimum, had a bachelor's. I would say actually everyone in his family at least has a bachelor's. And other people have a really deep respect for education that maybe don't have a bachelor's. This is just what I wanted personally. So if you want something, you can get it if you follow the standard to which you want. If you want someone who's going to be an active participant, active father, active husband, because husband and father are not synonymous, right? Then that's what you have to kind of go for. And that means leaving sometimes people behind who you want to be those things. And so as much as people are like, he's the problem, the solution was to leave, but she didn't want to, so.
For Jhene Aiko and all the women that present like Jhene, do not let people confuse you in confusion. Because people, especially men, are very intentional and they know exactly what their plans are. Now, whether they tell you or not, it doesn't even matter because you should be able to read through the signs. The signs are always there. Don't ignore them because you want a certain outcome. The signs are there. That man had no intention of marrying that woman. And even I knew. From the time I saw that Charlemagne interview that he done, where he was asked a clear question and chose to answer it in a roundabout way, it was very evident to me that that man was not going to marry that girl. He had no intentions to marry that girl. Now, he might have his reasons, but he had no intention, and he's very intentional. And it's not that he doesn't believe in the constitution of marriage. He does, because he was willing to marry, and he proposed to that Nina Riviera girl allegedly 90 days into meeting her. So he very much believes in marriage. He very much does. And he had a very lovely relationship with Ariana Grande. She was still talking about him months after. He 100% does. But for whatever reason, it's just not Jhene. But why he would not just say, instead of just waiting 10 years and getting a child out of her. Men are very intentional and they know exactly what the answers are and what their plans are. They just choose not to tell you.
So the streets are saying that Jhene Aiko and Big Sean broke up, and a lot of people are upset for Jhene Aiko because they're like, oh my god, he wasted her time for 10 years. Like, they were together for 10 years and now they have a kid together just for them to break up, da 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 da. But here's the thing, nobody can waste your time. Jhene Aiko wasted her own time. I could have told you years ago exactly how their love story and how their situation would play out. When I saw that she had his whole fucking face tattooed on her, oh, I already knew how this shit would go. Because here's the thing, you should never love a man more than he loves you, and you should also not stick around longer than you should. For you to get a man's whole face tattooed on you, it shows me a lot about your relationship. When I saw that Jhene got him tattooed on her, in my mind, I was like, oh, okay, so she really liked him a lot. She clearly likes him more than he likes her. I don't even think he has, like, her fucking name tattooed. Maybe he might now, but when she had first got that face tattoo, I was like, what the fuck? She's tripping out. It just showed me that she really liked him a lot, and it's never good to like a man too much, especially more than they like you. Because for me, an outsider, to see that tattoo and be like, oh damn, she's really feeling him. Imagine what Big Sean was thinking in that moment. Like, imagine how much you boost a person's ego by literally getting their face tattooed on your body. Mind you, this is not your husband. This is not, like, this is just your boyfriend. I think when you do certain things like that, people They see it for exactly what it is. I feel like it's just a lot of women just need to learn to love themselves more. Like, yes, I understand being single is not fun. I'm actually single right now for like the longest amount of time I've been single in a very long time. And it's not fun. Yes, it gets lonely. Yes, it's all the things, right? But it's so much more important to truly love yourself deep at your fucking core. Because for as much self-love that Jhene Aiko preaches, and like her whole like aura is very like spiritual, and she's like tapped in spiritually, all of that is great, but at the end of the day, that's still a woman who is lacking some level of self-love. Like, that level of self-love is not there. And it shows in your decisions. It shows in the choices that you make. It was a choice for her to have a baby with Big Sean, even though they were together for years and years and years and he never put a ring on her finger. It was a choice for her to get his fucking face tattooed on her. She made those choices because there's a level of self-love that is not there. I will argue about this topic until I'm blue in the face, but when you really love yourself, you're not just gonna bring a fucking baby into this world with somebody who cannot fully commit to you. Whether you believe in marriage, whether you want to be married or not, the point is, if somebody wants to create a life with you, literally bring a life into this world with you, they should at least have the motherfucking decency to put a fucking ring on your finger. Because what do you mean you want to bring a life into this world with me, but you don't want to fully commit to me? That's how I see it. And I feel like as women, we need to be more selective with people who we allow into our lives and people who we fucking create life with. Because what do you mean y'all broke up after 10 years and now y'all got a baby? Bitch, that shit sounds crazy to me. And the reality of the situation is a lot of women are just not fully there when it comes to valuing themselves, loving themselves, and knowing their worth. Because if you were, your actions would look a lot different. If you really love yourself, you're not going to let a man date you for 10 years. You're not going to let a man have you be his girlfriend for 10 fucking years. A whole decade is diabolical. And I don't feel bad in situations like this because it's like 10 years. That's a choice on your part. It's a choice to stay in a relationship for that long with no commitment. It's a choice to let a nigga play in your motherfucking face for a decade. It's just so irritating because I just feel like women be going all sad. Like, I just saw a video of Clarence laughing at Queen trying to catch the fucking flower bouquet at a wedding. And then like Young Thug and Mariah the Scientist, her fucking singing catered to you at her birthday party. It just be too much going on. And it's like, we need to get to a point as women where we need to start like being real with each other. Like, what the fuck is going on? The self-love is not self-loving. The self-worth is not self-worth. We need to tap in to ourselves. Like, please, I'm begging you. Please love yourself so much to the point where you don't let nobody play in your fucking face. Because the secondhand embarrassment I be getting from these situations is fucking crazy. What do you mean you dated that man for 10 years, you gave him a baby, and now y'all broke up? Shit like that pisses me off. Because just listen to that. 10 years, a baby, no ring, and now you're broken up. Baby, something, y'all gotta figure something out.